We talking about
whenever you are around. Can't speak, I can't speak.
Keyana wasn't at work. Alright, welcome to Channel 6.
yeah.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Wait, can we actually crop up
Let's
the
do it. Let's get into it. Hey, let's do it. Let's get into it.
Yo, welcome back to fucking Channel 6.
Welcome back to the ghetto. So you know how you guys see those pictures on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, and it's like different couples, maybe famous couples, or fictional, like in a movie or something, and people are quick to say, oh, relationship goals, ooh, I wish I had that. We're just gonna basically go through that and say how we feel.
Personally, for me, I think that even like, of course, like you have preferences and you have things that you would like in a person, but I think that having expectations is dangerous as well. Relationship goals, what is that? Like, I'm not expecting anything. I'm all about understanding the person and why the person is the way they are. I'm all about that shit.
The expectations will lead you. You're gonna be hurting yourself with expectations.
Exactly.
Because you paint this picture of somebody, and then when they're not, they let you down. Then you're tight.
Exactly.
And
that's not fair.
Basically, like, our general consensus is no expectations and just learn who it is that you're with.
And know what you're going into the relationship wanting and what the other person may be wanting or lacking. Because there are some people who are more needy than others, and you may not be such a needy person, so it may be an inconvenience for you, or you may feel like you're changing yourself to accommodate the other person based on their needs. So I think it's just important to always know what you're going into and know what works for you and what's compatible for you and what's not, because you don't have to settle or change who you are because the other person comes into the relationship, you know, yearning for that thing.
Because I see a lot of people who are like, nah, social media ruined my relationship, or a lot of people who put the blame on social media for their failed relationships. So like, how do you guys feel about that?
I think I could speak from a platonic point of view. I feel like maybe I wouldn't say ruin relationships. It makes you forget like a real connection, a real conversation still exists. Like, it's still necessary. Social media is a crutch because you feel like you know how a person is feeling, how a person is doing by just looking at what they post on social media. Check
That
it.
means nothing.
Right. Exactly.
Thinking about something that Keyana had said, not in this video, but another day, she basically mentioned something about
Oh, I thought you were talking about reading the Bible with Stevie Wonder.
No, please.
The root of the problem is never social media.
It's always good to blame something on somebody or something.
If social media can ruin your relationship,
it was never legit.
exactly.
Right. I've seen people like wild out because like someone likes someone's like that's what Instagram is for. Like that's the purpose of Instagram.
Exactly. If you're not with someone who you're comfortable enough to let them be themselves, for them to let you be yourself without disrespecting each other's space, without disrespecting
or
each
making them look
other's
stupid,
then I really feel like there's no need to be in a relationship. People need to be more picky. People need to know what they want and respect what they want. And stop settling, stop wasting time. Shout out to the fact that we're color coordinated and wasn't planned.
How important of a role does sex play when in a relationship?
I think that depends on the person.
How important is sex to you?
Yeah, that's the question.
You know what? Like it can really be either. Okay, you know what? Yeah, sex is important to me in a relationship. Like I enjoy having good sex with who I'm with, but I also enjoy the not sex part.
It's the deal breaker. If your partner doesn't want to always have sex, can you see yourself not being with the person?
I like sex. I need sex, but I'm definitely like not like, oh, if you don't give me sex, I'm gonna break up with you. Like, you know.
Are you a nympho?
Nah, I'm good. Like, especially if I really, really like the person, I'm not. There's no way in hell I'm pressuring them to have sex with me. Like, I can go without it.
Okay, what if you want to have sex one night and your partner doesn't feel like it, but he does it? Like, you know, and vice versa. Is that okay in a relationship for you?
Is that right?
Wait, what?
You're okay with that?
I mean, I've done it.
Right, like, I feel like women do it a lot.
I found like sometimes like when I don't be in a mood and then like you start. It's
your partner. It's who you're with.
And it depends on if you're in love with the person or not too. Like you could just be
and that's the thing. Like I've never been sexually active with someone that I didn't love. So I don't know what that is like. You know?
Right.
But like out in my head, I was like, well, damn.
Yeah, I'm like this.
Right, I'm like, I wish.
I'm trying to agree. Like, we don't gotta agree. I never had that.
The purest soul here. And I was like,
Twerk that shit. Twerk that shit, boy. Twerk that shit. Twerk that shit, boy.
So how do y'all feel about like religion in a relationship?
Hey, all my life I am blessed. Straight, make money straight.
I'm gonna just go first because I've been thinking about this. It don't matter because I'm gay and the religion that I practice and the religion that I believe in says I shouldn't even be in a relationship. Aside from like witchcraft, Satanism, absolutely not. I would date somebody who's Muslim, who's like Hindu, whatever the case might be.
Can we define religion?
I'm Christian, so like I want my husband to practice the same religion as me.
I feel like religion is not that important to me. I feel like spirituality, however, is. We'll touch on that later on in later episodes. The whole religion thing, the whole Christianity. We continue. Stay tuned. I have a personal relationship with God, you know. First of all, I work on Sundays most of the time, so I feel like spirituality is important. I feel like meditation is important. I feel like prayer is important. If you don't believe that there's a higher power, you don't believe that there's a deeper purpose for all of us being here,
right?
You just think that we're here.
For me personally, it's important for my partner to at least have a relationship with God for themselves, or be humble enough, like Keyana said, to know that there's a power higher than yourself. You need to have a prayer life. You need to have faith. You gotta be grateful.
Alright, so let's close it out. Thank you for tuning in again. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Praise Him, all creatures. Baby, praise God and Holy Ghost. Channel 6, that spelled like Channel. Number 6, Channel 6. Follow us. Watch our videos on YouTube. You already know. You're heard. I went through a point of insecurity where I felt like what I said wasn't really heard, or like what my point never really gotten across. So if I did say something, I would look around to see if somebody else did approve it. But that's something that can get